Hey everybody, Workday Builds. This is a post-recording introduction summary thing. And anyways, I've been working on that C10. Working on the Driveshaft, trying to get it in, and life happens and stuff changes in my face, hair changes, and you'll see that I've changed my appearance and span from the videos when I started and when I finished. But we'll take a look at the progress I've made so far. Getting the drive shaft put in and partially wrapping the exhaust, you will see, and getting the truck back on the road finally. And then we'll see what's next. There's lots of things to come. Don't mind the apocalypse in the garage. I just don't have willpower or time, both. Also because got kids and it's rare that I get to come out here and actually take time cleaning, because the children always need something and they're more important. Anyways, so I got this made in some country by small hands exhaust wrap that will help keep my feet cooler and keep the exhaust cooler, because I don't want it to be too hot, and I want to be able to keep the transmission from getting cooked, because that exhaust is close to the transmission. As far as giving her the shaft, this drive shaft, some of you might know, but it decided to give up the ghost. I didn't check it whenever I put the LS in, because this is the original drive shaft, but it apparently was a little bent. You know, everyone's shaft kind of goes in one direction, but this one is not supposed to be bent, and it's a little crooked. You can kind of see right there. And I didn't realize it was that crooked. Well, it was less crooked, but anyways, when I put this back in, because of it being a little bent, it bound up the U-joints a bit, and it wiped out the U-joint and the pinion yoke, and it also bent even more. So that's toast. However, I do have another drive shaft, and I got a cheap one. It might be a little too short, but it's not how short or long it is, it's how it is used. And on this one, it'll be just fine for now. We'll see if it leaks. I don't know if it, but we'll see. Drive shaft is in, and like thin. It's a little long, but you know what? I don't care. All right, drive shaft's in. Check that off the list. It might be a little short, and the slip yoke might be a little too far out from the tail shaft housing, but it'll work. I just took it for a drive to verify, and it doesn't vibrate, and that's the main thing. And at the angle that it's at, it's not going to wear the tail shaft housing bushing out or cause it to leak, so it's good for now. This thing's gonna get lowered some
well, quite a bit. At least 5 inches in the back and probably 3 to 4 inches in the front. So when that lowers down, the geometry will change a little bit, and that drive shaft engagement will change a little bit. So I got some room. It'll do. We're not trying to make some perfect machine here. This is just a hobby truck to drive on weekends and not very far. So make it work, right? Don't want to spend any more money on it. I already spent money on that drive shaft, which hurt the wallet. And having to get that slip yoke that's longer because the other ones I had just weren't right. One was wrong size and it was a little messed up. And the other one that came with the drive shaft was just too short. It wasn't good enough for her liking. It needed to go in more. Got to get deeper in that transmission. So we're gonna make it work. We got some of the exhaust wrapped, just right here where it collects. I don't want to wrap every single tube on the header. I just want to wrap it here, and then I'll wrap it right here on each side, just to keep the heat off the transmission, because it does get hot. And then I gotta fix that broken weld right there, because it came loose and now it moves around. We don't want floppy exhaust tubes. Nice and fixed. There you have it. Truck's on the road. We got the drive shaft installed. She's running. She's driving. Had a little scare with some weird abnormal engine noise and went away, but I'll share that on a short or another video or something. Some of you might have already seen it, but everything's fine. Hunky-dory. And I'm just going to send it to the moon. Why not? But the next stuff that we'll work on the truck, hopefully get the ball joints put in, as well as other stuff like the brakes. Maybe get the brakes done if I can find time and some extra cash, because my wallet is on fire and disintegrated. Like Iron Man snapped his fingers and then my wallet and money disappeared. Some of you might know what that's like. You know, comment if you are dealing with the same problems, because it's not getting cheaper to live anymore. But let me know in the comments what you think about this stuff. Do you like this content? You provide feedback, because I can't get better if I don't know if what I'm doing is even working. So comment, like, subscribe, share it with people. Word of mouth. It's the best kind of marketing there is, really. But I appreciate your time. I appreciate you watching. And remember to keep on working on what you're working on. Don't give up. It's just time. But some of that time is hard to find. So keep your head up. See you next time.